Alright, if you're a brand manager for a pediatric myopia control product, you already know this. Getting that prescription written is only the beginning. The real challenge, the one that keeps you awake at night, is ensuring that the treatment continues long enough to actually work. So let us get into exactly how we can fix that. So let me just put this out there. What if your brand's biggest battle is not about getting in the door or about initial awareness? What if the whole game is won or lost in those chaotic, totally unsupervised weeks and months after a family leaves the doctor's office with that prescription in hand? You see, the real problem in myopia control today is probably not what you think it is. It is not about convincing doctors to prescribe your therapy. No, it is something much, much quieter and honestly a lot more damaging to your brand's bottom line. We have given this problem a name. We call it adherence drift, and it is not some big dramatic event where a parent just stops treatment. It is more like a slow leak. It is the missed drops here and there, the routines that start to get a bit sloppy, the growing anxiety over totally normal side effects. This is the real villain of the story. And let us be very clear here, this has nothing to do with your product science. The therapy works. This is a breakdown in execution. It is an operational hiccup that is happening at the kitchen counter, in the bathroom, completely off the radar of the doctor who prescribed it, and by the time they find out, it is usually way too late. So this is the fundamental disconnect, right? In the clinic, everything's aligned. The doctor's confident, the parent is on board, but then they go home and that beautiful, clear plan gets totally fragmented by the messy reality of everyday family life. Okay, so how does this quiet little drift turn into a massive threat to your brand? Well, because this is not just a clinical issue for the patient, it is a huge commercial problem for you. It is like a silent, compounding erosion of everything you've built. So problem number one, and this is the big one, the value of your therapy never even gets a chance to show up. Myopia control is a marathon, not a sprint. If adherence starts to slip in those first few months, the clinical benefits just do not have time to materialize. It is as simple as that. And then there is this. Weak execution makes the whole decision to start treatment feel, well, fragile. When the routines get hard and little issues cause a lot of anxiety, the therapy starts to feel less like a medical necessity and more like an optional discretionary thing. And that confident decision they made in the clinic, it starts to wobble badly. And maybe the scariest part, the loss to your brand is completely invisible. You know, families almost never call the clinic to announce, hey, we are quitting. They just drift away. And what does that create? A black hole of untracked patient loss that quietly undermines everyone's perception of your product's long-term success. I want you to really let this sink in. Your brand is not losing because it underperforms. It is losing because it is simply not being sustained long enough to prove its performance. The product isn't failing, the process is. And that means we have to completely change how we think about adherence. This isn't some nice-to-have support function or checkbox on a marketing plan. For a long-term therapy like this, adherence is the single biggest roadblock to your brand's growth, period. Solving for it, well, that's everything. So the big question, how do we actually fix this? The good news is there's a really clear, super actionable framework we can use. It's a 3-step solution that's designed specifically to fight that adherence drift and shield your brand's value from the silent erosion. And the framework couldn't be simpler or more memorable. It's just teach, enable, and track. Now, this isn't about launching another complicated app for parents to juggle. Not at all. This is about a clinic-centered system that reinforces the doctor's original plan in between those office visits. First up, we teach, and what that means is delivering short, digestive, clinic-branded education. Think of it like a simple care link that gets sent to the parent. It clarifies those absolutely critical concepts like the difference between control and cure and sets realistic expectations right from the start. We're making sure parents are actually prepared for the journey ahead. Okay, next is enable. Because just knowing stuff isn't enough, right? Parents need practical tools. So this step is all about helping them structure those daily routines, normalizing that bit of early discomfort so it doesn't cause panic, and giving them a really clear signal for when they actually need to call the doctor. And finally, we track. We use simple automated check-ins to catch that drift before it becomes a real problem. This system can surface things like missed doses or tolerance issues. It can even flag if a parent is thinking about stopping. And the best part? It only alerts the clinic when their action is truly needed, so we're respecting their incredibly valuable time. Now, let's put ourselves in the parent's shoes for a second. Think about week 2. This is when habits are either being made or broken. Are we right there with them, helping them correct those little mistakes before they snowball into a reason to quit? Now, let's jump ahead to the 1 month mark. Of course, the kid's vision hasn't magically gotten better. This is the first big test of motivation. So, is the long-term value of the therapy being actively reinforced? Or is it starting to feel like a whole lot of work for nothing they can see? And then you hit that 3 to 6 month window. This right here is prime time for that silent discontinuation we talked about. If we're not actively reinforcing why this matters, this is where even the most well-intentioned families can just quietly drift away from the plan for good. Okay, I get it. This all sounds great in theory, but as a brand manager, you live and die by the data. You need to see the proof. So let's talk about the nuts and bolts, the logic for how we actually measure success and implement the system in a way that directly pays off for your brand. What's so crucial here is that every single part of the system is measurable. Yeah, we can track the obvious things like how many clinics adopt the system, but we can also track things like parent check-in rates, which act as a proxy for adherence. This gives you a near real-time dashboard of how your brand is actually being sustained out there in the market. And this is where your brand comes in. This is your role. You get to be their enabler. You're not just selling a bottle of drops anymore. You're providing the entire support infrastructure that leads to successful treatment. That's how you directly link your brand name with quality outcomes. When you boil it all down, it leads to a very simple conclusion. The future market leader in this space won't be the brand that gets the most new starts. It's going to be the brand that's the absolute best at keeping families on therapy. The winner is the brand that truly owns adherence. So look, the real strategic opportunity right in front of you isn't about making a bigger marketing splash or shouting louder than the competition. It's about building a much stronger foundation for the patients you already have. It's about plugging these adherence gaps before that initial confident treatment choice erodes into nothing. So the only real question left is, are you ready to own adherence?